How long do you expect me to put up with this, grandmother? You know, I gotta tell you, I've let you meddle in my personal life, even tell me which woman was suitable enough for me. You know, that's about as far as I do go. And you either give me what is rightfully mine, or I will take it.
Well, there's nothing I want more than to see you claim your birthright, Nicholas, but I need to know that you're ready. Now, before I give you what belongs to you, I want to know that you're going to use it wisely. You know, there are many difficult aspects to your position. You need to know how to protect yourself and how to deal with traitors, particularly Elizabeth Weber.
Are you and Nikolas together or not? Most of the time, neither one of you seems to care what the other one is doing.
Do us all a favor. Leave it alone with Nikolas.
Why do you care now when you didn't before? I mean, I told you that Nikolas was pulling out all the stops to try to get me into bed. He was sitting right here and couldn't deny it.
Well, nothing happened. Did it?
Well, not because Nikolas didn't try. I mean, he was all vulnerable over Chloe Morgan's death and said that he needed to find his way back to me. He was kissing me and holding me, and in that moment, I was right there, ready to be with him. But when I told you about it, you didn't seem to care, and you still don't.
Look, I'm sure there's a point to all this, but I really have better things.
Okay, you know what? The point is, you blew it. There is something else going on here, some scheme or plan, and you are not leaving until you tell me what it is. If Nikolas wants you, then why doesn't he act like it? I mean, he should have been jumping through hoops of fire to keep me from telling you what happened.
Is that your problem? You're disappointed Nikolas didn't beg you to keep your mouth shut? Let me tell you something, Gia. You have no idea what is going on between Nikolas and me, so don't even try.
Are you, like, using Nikolas somehow?
The man dumped you, Gia. You didn't have what he needs, okay? So if you just drop it, leave it alone, I wouldn't have to...
You wouldn't have to do what? What are you doing?
Elizabeth is not a traitor.
Elizabeth stole the Ice Princess.
Grandmother, Lucky already admitted that he took it, all right?
Yes, but with Elizabeth's help, no doubt. Oh, Nicholas. Nicholas, she's still attracted to him.
That's another great thing I admire about Elizabeth. She has never once lied about her feelings for Lucky, so it is up to me to change them.
Nicholas. Oh, Nicholas, are you so naive? I mean, if Elizabeth can't tolerate what was done to Lucky, there is no way that she's going to comply with our larger plan.
That's fine. Grandmother, if you were going to make such a big deal over this, well, I will break things off with Elizabeth, too.
Now, that was too easy.
You're not my favorite person.
Well, answer the question and I'll leave you alone. What is it you don't want to do?
Hurt you. Okay? That's why I told you to drop it. He dumped you. Jay, he's out of your life. Move on. Try to make something positive out of all of this.
What, out of Nikolas bailing on me for a whiny drip
Okay,
like you?
I don't need this.
No, neither do I.
That went well.
Make up your mind, Grandmother. When I defend Elizabeth, you call me naive. When I say to you I will give her up, you say that's too easy. What do you want?
Nicholas, do you remember back in Greece that little puppy belonged to one of our grooms and you used to sneak off to the stable to play with it?
Vaguely, yeah. What does that have to do with anything?
And then the day that Stefan's horse kicked it and injured it so badly, I said that the puppy should be put down, but you wouldn't listen. No, you insisted on taking it back up to the house. You tried so hard to save it. When it died, you were inconsolable.
Grandmother, I was 6 years old.
Yes. And I don't think you've changed. Oh, you're strong, Nicholas, but you have a very soft center. Now, I'm not sure you have the temperament to lead the family, that you have a grasp of the big picture.
So let me get this straight. You are gonna try and deny me of my inheritance based on the fact that I cried over a puppy? Well, you know what, grandmother? You try that, because there's not a court in the world that will back you on that.
Are you threatening me with legal action?
Like I have told you over again, I am the sole heir to the Cassadine estate. I will get my hands on what is mine.
Nikolas, challenging me is not the way to prove yourself.
You know what? Whatever has to be done, if there's another test, you let me hear it. Because I can do what has to be done.
Very well. But I will need some time to consider what that test will be.
What are you doing? Looked like you were hiding to me.
Give the rich kid a gold star. Look, I saw your grandmother coming and I decided to skip getting into her face, well, especially after the little chat I had with Elizabeth at the grill.
What did you say to her?
Not much. I didn't have much of a chance. The bartender was hitting on her big time.
Whatever, well, I have some phone calls to make.
Now I know something isn't right here.